Okay, it's the middle of the night, and I came to get something to eat because I'm hungry. I woke up from sleeping and I'm hungry. Um, and I saw this is sometime after I woke up. I did a video first, and now I'm making another video. I saw a small cockroach in the sink area right around here, and I just don't see it right now to record it to show it on YouTube, and then I have to put it out. It was a small one, but I can't have any cockroaches around my cooking because that's disgusting. No, I'm not gonna help you with that. Do you have cockroaches? I'm not gonna help you with that. That's you not knowing why it's a cockroach and why it's not myself. So I am hungry, needing to eat immediately. The light is off. Oh, alright. I don't have the light on. I can't turn it on right now because the video camera is already on. So I'll make this video with no light. I just saw a small fly up here. It is going around the camera. If I didn't have my glasses on, I would maybe see something moving, but I can see it. It looks like a small fly. That's unsanitary. I can't help it that I'm homeless. I am extremely homeless. That's how I'm on YouTube, by doing this myself. I made myself videos by myself, and I posted them on YouTube by myself. What I couldn't do by myself was obtain the camera. I did not obtain it by myself. Somebody else made that possible who would not agree with me. So I'm not sure how that happened, because it's approximately how I don't have anything that I want or need for myself, is that you don't agree with me personally. So it's unlikely that I would have a camera with so many comments that don't agree with me personally. I know you would not supply me a camera, and I would not use YouTube if not everyone agrees that I'm using YouTube. I would say no, but I have other leverage that puts me on YouTube. All of myself deceased, the whole order of the formed world is deceased on this Godhead, and I'm also deceased out of the female genitals, feminine genitals on the Godhead. That's deceased out of the order of alive. That means of all of alive, I alive, and I don't alive any alive, not this world or any other creation that I alive. In any language, that I would say the word alive. I don't have it alive, feminine genitals on the Godhead, and I am aware of it right here. I am moving it right here. That's how I'm on YouTube, with a camera I didn't pay for, and with so many viewers who don't agree with me. Yep, disaster and God. I am here talking about a disaster and God. I know it's nothing to you because all you do is say no to what you see and hear, and yes to yourself with what you say with your own food mouth, and you're gluttoning this soul's food and you don't know what's wrong with it. Well, you have mental problems, you don't know what's wrong with it, and I think you don't know that I care for each and every one of you is not really true. I am myself alive here. I don't know you, I don't trust you, I don't believe you, and I don't need you, and you say the same thing about me. Every single one of you who's not myself says the same thing to me about me. You don't have a God to pray to within yourself. There is only one God, and it's me. And if you don't know it's me, it must be no one. Or it could be one other person, not yourself. But it can't be everybody who's not myself to myself all thinks that they're God to myself. That's you not understanding what a blasphemy is. A blasphemy would be if it was somebody who's not myself who insisted they are God. You're not blasphemy. You're sex offenders. You don't want me to talk to you about yourself as though I don't know that you are not God because I am myself, with that I am myself. Still looking for that cockroach. How big was it? About, I don't know, an inch. It was dark, like dark brown. I heard Charles Toe say male cockroach, female cockroach. I don't know about that. How could a cockroach be a male or a female when it's a cockroach? All we know is that it's a cockroach. We don't know if it's male or female cockroach. Oh, that's totally bizarre. I know he's not here now to testify. That's what he said to me. So I'm just like saying what I remember of what I heard from Charles Toe. I have never seen so many cockroaches as for the time that I've known Charles Toe. And they're in my living space like a lesson in myself. What am I going to do? I can't clean up whatever makes the cockroaches, even though I do light cleaning. Well, I clean up after myself. I don't want to clean up after anyone who's not myself. But you don't stay away from my the motion of my Godhead. It's extremely far in the wrong. I'm gonna thank Charles Toe never because it's homeless to know you. I think he wouldn't like me being something that I am not, and he's just exploited who and what I am affirmatively in alive. Calling attention to the refrigerator. I don't know if you can hear that sound. The refrigerator running. Well, it should work, but it's running, whatever that means. Is your refrigerator running? Better go catch it. So I'm in the dark area. I need the camera light to light up what I'm looking at with the camera now, and the camera light is off. I can't get the camera light on. I paused it and I tried to find the camera light by the flashlight to turn on the flashlight, and the flashlight does not illuminate. So here we are. So what is this? Because this is maybe I've had this before and I don't remember. But this is the brand that gave me a massive toothache, tooth pain, my mouth pain. I had tooth pain about this brand, and it was Buldak noodles that was giving me the tooth pain. So I'm trying this tonight, but I can't afford more pain. No, I can't, absolutely can't take it. So let's see what happens, because I would like to order more Buldak noodles if I'm alive, but it's hard to get what I want. I didn't get everything I asked for. I placed another order and I didn't get it. So it would be what I ordered, French fries and ketchup. I ordered Whataburger ketchup from Smith's. I don't know if anyone from outside of Las Vegas can see this. Do you know what Whataburger is? It's here in Las Vegas. I can see pretty much all the food in Las Vegas. or since I've been alive, you could say it that way. Okay, this is going in the water. I need the longer tongue, so I'm going to do it quickly. This bowl, you're supposed to prepare it in the bowl in the microwave. I don't have a microwave, so this is how this is going to go down. I have to boil it for about 5 minutes. All right. What do you want to talk about for 5 minutes? I can pause this video because the camera light is off. I may do that, but for now, we have this on. I spent the night homeless in a black robe with a hood, and I have 2 of them. So I'm wearing one of the 2 of them. I have another one that's not open yet, so I know I wasn't wearing that one. Okay. Nope, not this one. Okay, what about this one? Yeah. This one, I didn't wear this one homeless. It's sealed on top. But it's from Charles Toe, and wherever he gets it from Amazon Prime. I'm not in a house, so I don't have Amazon Prime. And I don't know if they would serve an apartment. They might. But I don't have Amazon Prime. So I need someone who has Amazon Prime to get me another black robe because I'm wearing one that was in the street, homeless, and I'm cooking, and that's not due. Well, I'm cooking right here, right now, and that's not due to someone wearing something they slept in the street homeless. I'm putting all the food out homeless. You're too late. I don't want to live anymore. I'm overweight, and now I'm under full height. At the time that I went to sleep outside homeless, I didn't fall asleep. I was up all night, but it was me watching the traffic again. And you don't afford that. I do that. That's malicious. Somebody set me up to watch traffic again, and that's malicious. I don't watch traffic because I make traffic. I watch traffic because it's homeless. I don't want to be fat and homeless. There's no reason to be fat and homeless. When I was homeless in 2022 year in the fall season, it was I was thin. I weighed 120 pounds, and I was 5 feet 6 inches tall, and I was healthy, which is why I didn't see it coming. I was healthy for what I am. I'm not healthy enough to be an athlete, but I was healthy enough to be thin and walking, and that's normal for me. And I was homeless that way is not normal for me. That means somebody else caused that problem, even though I had lived a very long time as 120 pounds or maybe less thin on Charles Toe's time. I don't want to say healthy. If I live with Charles Toe, that's not healthy. But what I mean is I could walk as much as I want. Now I don't have full height anymore. I can't walk as much as I want. I'm disabled in the height as well. As in addition to not being an athlete anymore, I'm not able to work out in the gym anymore. I'm not able to do anything like run my legs or play any sports. I can't do that. But I used to be able to walk as much as I wanted to, and now no. Now my legs are not full length legs anymore. And they don't look right also because I'm overweight. Well, that could be enough. Let me mix it up here. That could be enough. All right. Let me turn off the stove. There's a couple of hard noodles in here that I don't want with the rest of the noodles I just cooked. So I'll hold this up. This is a hard noodle I don't want with the rest of the noodles I just cooked. And mixing it in. Yeah, it's mixed in now. Well, let's see what happens. You think it'll just be hard? It could just be hard. Alright, and I'm going to take this out and save it in the bowl. Yeah, I don't really need this lid at this time. I'll take this off. I did a cleaning on the kitchen recently because I'm cooking, so I clean some things because I cook. But it's not. I'm reporting that the superior founder of the order of the formed world, who's creating the property that I'm in right now, he's not alive in the property that I am in right now without that I cleaned. So that's why I'm holding alive with the cleaning. That was Elsewhere's called police on that, and the police did not fight over that I was cleaning to hold the police alive. I guess they don't know me personally, and you do have criminal liability to know who I am at this time. You must, because if you don't, that's you don't have a life to yourself. So if you see my video and you leave a hate comment, that's really you needing to do that to yourself at this point. I'm not the one who is responsible for that you don't like me. That's you who's responsible for you don't like me because you don't have your whole own alive paid for and deceased. It's not deceased. If you don't like me, you're not deceased. Okay, these are the flakes. I suppose I should have added this while it was boiling. Okay, let me add it now. Okay. It just dropped a little. Okay. That's not much. That's all there is. That's not much. All right. I could have had more in there. That's a lot of packing material for that. There's not a lot of food. Is that why it's not American made? I don't know. Okay, this is the powder. I have a little extra water I didn't put in yet. I may have to add it or not. We'll see. Okay, this is the sauce. Let me mix up the powder first. I should roll up my sleeve, but it's true that I don't care too much because it's homeless. Okay. Where did I sleep when I was homeless? I could give away my location, but I can't afford that you would know that if I ever go homeless in the threatening. That means sometimes I don't see it, that I really stay out there because you don't leave me alone. You have leverage against myself being homeless, which is due because that's how that happened. You caused me to be homeless with more than just Charles Toe being someone who asked me for a copy of my key. And then there's as well as other people who know where I am, including from out of state. They know where I am. And I'm not in my house because it's homeless, but I don't deserve it that you're angry with me personally. I will let you know when I'm angry. You are not myself. Trying to be angry that God, well, let's say God creates that I need something in this world. If I'm alive in this world, God is creating that I'm here and that I need things that progress until myself deceased out of the door locking and out of the formed world. That's what I need. I don't actually need to show in front of you that I need something. I don't need that. You could be never near me, and who are you anyway? Who are you to think that I need something in front of you because you're you and you're there? That's me being in front of you, but you're not in front of me. It's not true. You're in front of me. I don't eat something in front of you. You are in front of me. I am alive before you. There's no solution to this. If you don't know who I am because I am myself, you're going to find out one way or another because I'm holding you alive and you're illegally alive in your genitals and you don't have another way out here. I will see you in Superior Founder about your disbelief money. And where are you going with that? Because I'm eternal. Who are you fooling? Okay, back to the tongues. Does it need more water? There's a little more in here. I don't know if it needs more or not. Maybe the sauce is quite enough here. Okay, let's try that. Okay. The cockroach that I saw was around the kitchen sink area, and this is a new pot. I don't want a cockroach to crawl over it. I appreciate God's giving me a new pot. God did give me a new pot. And I want to thank Mitch for being the feeder because I've been using the pot. But I don't want to thank Mitch if he didn't want to give it to me because he didn't have it in a brand new house. And I don't know if you're trying to make me make my own key, but I've never made a key in the past 45 years of alive. So now's not the time to ask me that question if you owe me a key. So I'll leave the light on over there. I have the light on here. And then I don't have the camera light on here. And I'm aware of it. I want it this way. So I have the camera still on from my point of view. I'll find that out when I'm done because it's turned the other way so that I can't see if it's on or not. Well, it's the camera's pointed at myself. So this is a fork. I'm holding a fork up. And I'm going to eat in the dark here. I have the 2 lights on, but I don't have the camera light on so that you can see me clearly. And I'm going to show how you have stolen electricity to watch me eat. And you tortured me in the genitals, and you don't know not to do that because you don't know yourself. I'm going to get my virginity reinstated to myself because you stole it and annihilated the grace that I am to myself. Wow, to myself? Really? You couldn't do that to yourself, someplace else, to someone else, to yourself? Because what are the chances that you do that to me? I'm none higher than he deceased right here, and I have to live with myself in many ways that this order is deceased out of form. And you don't afford that I am deceased because you're still in your genitals. And I'm not alive in my genitals. My genitals are I'm caught in my genitals because you're illegally aliving in your genitals. And it's not clear here, maybe, but it will be clear in Superior Founder that you did that to me for 45 years of alive, and I don't afford it. It's good, but it needs something for the taste, for more taste. More sauce, maybe? I don't know. If you don't afford to be yourself, I just clicked my tongue, so I'm done here. To me. No, not to you, Father. To the fans. I had Marie Callender's for dinner tonight. What is this? 4th meal. It's Taco Bell's 4th meal. Eating in the middle of the night. I didn't eat 3 meals a day anymore. I don't eat 3 meals a day anymore. I just eat when I'm hungry. Or when I'm served. Yeah, I'm not served anymore. Yeah, so just eat when I'm hungry. Did you know that you won't give me free food? And if it's not fair, you give everybody else free food. Did you know you won't do that? Because you have some kind of problem that's worse than God. You want me to be bonded in to your hostage,ing, and I don't have any money in my name in the bank. So even though you're paying hostage,ing for myself, I'm not making any money in the bank in my name. Well, I'm not going to jail for you. There's no money in the bank in my name, and witnesses myself. I know it. Do you put my name in the bank? Do you put money in my name in the bank? I know, but you can't because I'm not going to jail for you. You tried to put me in jail so hard over 45 years of alive. I was wondering if you would give up. When do you stop trying to put me in prison for that you think I'm not yourself is an argument for you to have everything that is yours to yourself. And you say this, everything that I have is mine to myself. That's what you say to yourself. Everything that I have is mine to myself. You want to put me in prison for 45 years of a life, still attempting, aren't you? And why don't you stop? What's yours to yourself anymore? How do you say this? Everything that I have is mine to myself. If you say that with yourself everywhere you are in public and everywhere you are in front of somebody who's not yourself, and that's your argument, you say that everything that I have is mine to myself in front of everybody who's not myself, including myself. Moshe, why don't you stop? Because I'm not going to jail for you. You're going to try to put me in jail anyway. That's me having to answer to my own God that I'm going to die in jail. And you want to put me in jail so that I'm away from you, saying with yourself, everything I have is mine to myself in front of everybody who's not myself, including you, whoever you are. There's no words you could say in the comments. If you're going to make a comment, just call 911 and turn yourself into the police and say, I don't have jail keys, but I need to get into the jail now. And you need somebody who has jail keys to open the jail for you. You need to be in there so that you're not on YouTube anymore. You're not using the internet anymore. You can't tell me any words of comfort that you understand me. Who asked you? Who asked you a question? Are you a viewer on the internet and you leave a comment talking to me about myself? Who asked you a question? Who are you? I've been reading comments on the internet to other people's videos, but they're there for me. And your comments are, some of them, just trying to reach for that you have some understanding in God with a comment, with something that you see and something you heard and what you think about it. And you don't know how to put yourself in jail and prison, and stop telling God what you think. Stop publishing what you think to make yourself, to yourself, some kind of socially acceptable human being. You are due in prison. Jesus on the crucifixion, talking, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." So why are all you Christian folk landlording myself and talking to me about myself endlessly, as though you've never been to a church and heard a minister, a priest, a preacher, a clergyman say, "Jesus Christ of the crucifixion said up to heaven, 'Forgive them, Father, they know not what they do. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do.'" You were formed by Jesus, not by me, and not by the Father he is speaking of. Father in heaven,